Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of the SharpSHOOTers. As
Right.
always, I'm your host Danny, and we have a guest host tonight. How you doing tonight, Tanner?
I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, guys, my camera's a little wonky tonight, and I am in portrait mode, but I'm here representing Teal 5 Wrestling nonetheless, and happy to be here.
Thank you. As you guys know, Juice told us last week that he was on vacation, or I'm sorry, he's out for work. Really, he's just very sad over the weekend. We'll get into that later.
We'll
But
get into that.
we were able to get a nice guest host from Till 5. Tanner, Aaron might be joining us, might not. He said he had some
Right.
technical
I think he
difficulties.
just sent his Discord. I don't know how that works now, so he should be here at any point, I guess.
Interesting. While we talk, I'll work on that. No problem.
Yeah, we'll
So,
get that.
we'll get there. So, tonight is our usual game night. I hope you're ready for a bunch of fun games we got. Usually we do a trivia. I skipped that tonight because we got a special little thing after the break that we're going to do. So we're going to skip trivia tonight. And we're going to go right into our first game of the night. As you've played before, we're going to do a little blind ranking tonight. But first, I got to do a little bit of house cleaning. First off, thank you to Accept the Win for being our official band of the podcast. You hear them on our breaks. Thank you, gentlemen. Always a pleasure. Where in the world is Juice? Jay DeFalco. I hear Las Vegas. I hear he bet all his savings after Saturday night, and he's stuck out there now. So I'm not sure if he'll ever come back, actually. And as always, if you check out below, we have 4 out of 10 subs. We're trying to get to 10 out of 10 subs. So if you could do us a favor, shoot us a sub. If you have Amazon Prime, it's totally free for you, costs you nothing. All the directions are in the chat right there in our auto. So please do us a favor and give us a little sub. That helps us out a lot, and maybe gives us enough money to fly Juice back to New York to get us back on the show, because I'm losing hosts left and right. It's crazy. Oh, you went muted. Huh? Why are you muted, Tanner? You're muted, bro. This is falling apart, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. He's going to figure it out while we're going. While Tanner tries to figure out his mute problem, and he tries to get his other co-host. I don't know what happened to his other co-host. We are going to be doing 3 games tonight. We have some blind rankings for our guest host. We have a build your faction team. I think I heard something. No, maybe not. And we have a Sporkle. I see his computer.
Check.
Careful. Oh, there we
Check.
go. Now I can hear you.
All right, great. Sorry about that.
No problemo. Everything all right?
I am so sorry to the Sharpshooters audience that this is an absolute catastrophe for you tonight.
If it makes you guys feel any better, you do have an excuse. The weather down there is awful from what I understand. So,
Well, currently it's okay. I mean, but it's definitely destroyed a lot of the drive. But we've got bad wind advisory here in Kentucky tonight. So we got like 25-mile-an-hour winds just hanging out.
so there might be a
So
chance you just cut out because all your power goes out randomly.
that there is a chance. There's always a chance of that in Kentucky. Kentucky weather is unpredictable.
All right, so let's get right to these games then. Keverlast, yo, Dan,
Right.
I'm sensing a theme. Your co-host keep going MMI. I don't know if it's me or not. I'm gonna assume it's not me. I think I do a good job, but maybe it is me. Where's Matt? Where's Juice? You know what? In honor of Juice, let's start off tonight with our fantasy leaderboards, which I don't think our guest host tonight, Tanner, wants to look at. But
Well, it's actually fitting that my quality is so shitty tonight because I am the man in last place.
actually, according to our week 4 ranking, you're in second to last place. Notorious actually bumped down one. He got 140 points, and you got 173 last weekend. So you bumped out of last place. Congratulations, sir.
So I figured that everybody would probably pick Sammy and Kevin because of the unsanctioned match.
You have
But when
to.
I picked them for the week, I was like, man, I really hope that nobody else does because I know I'll rack up on that match.
No, you had to. I was spending all my bank on John Cena. I didn't pick anyone else in the eliminate. Maybe I picked Punk. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I just picked John
I
Cena.
I don't know if I picked Cena or not. I know for sure I got Sammy and Kevin, and I think I
That's so
had
funny.
pretty sure that I had Bianca.
And then I'm not gonna lie, TJ having a huge week, 273. I thought he was gonna take first place for me because he picked Raquel Rodriguez, and she had a big week on Raw and SmackDown. Luckily, I was able to hold on to first place. I know for a fact, unless Harley, TJ, Byrne, Jay DeFalco, Kevin Last, unless you've all done the same thing I did, this is my last week in first place, maybe for a while, because last night on Raw, I picked American Made, Ivy Nile, and Rhea Ripley to all win. And I went 0 for 4 on all my championship matches, so I definitely have negative like 40 points coming out of last night. So I don't think I'll be in first place after this week. Keverlast did too. So, but Keverlast, respectfully, I'm worried about Harley and TJ. They definitely overtook me.
I was trying to make a comeback here.
I thought that would be it.
I had time. And I thought it would be good. I had Rhea last night. I picked Rhea. Who the hell would have thought? Io Shirai. Who would have thought that?
They were building up that whole she's never beat her thing. I thought that was the night. Terrible.
But anywho,
terrible call by us.
Yeah, I guess so. And I did pick Ivar and Eric, but I also had Julius and Brutus.
That's what I'm saying. I picked American Made too, and I picked Ivy Nile. So
yeah.
Terrible. Hashtag did Danny murder Juice? Hashtag heel turn bigger than Cena? Hashtag is this the real Caesar's Palace? This is ridiculous. No, I did not murder Juice. Unfortunately, I can't even ask Juice to talk in the chat because he said he was going to be visual and not audio tonight, so he can't even talk in the chat and tell you guys that he's fine. So, terrible. Awful.
Awful human. Awful Juice.
Awful Juice. This is our rankings for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are having fun with this game. I know Juice is having a great time. He did say that Raw will be on a delay because he's in Vegas, so he'll get out the points as soon as he can this week. And then, obviously, SmackDown he should be back for. He will be back for our Thursday night show. I hope.
If he loses our Raw points, it's totally okay.
You know what, Juice? If Vegas just didn't, can confirm Juice is in Danny's closet tied up. That you can't confirm that. I don't even have a closet down here. Maybe upstairs. Anyway, going to our first game of the night, we got a blind ranking for you.
All right, here we go.
As usual, I do 3 blind rankings. Our first one for you, and I don't get to do a lot of WCW stuff because Juice doesn't do WCW, so there's going to be a lot of WCW mixed into tonight. I'm very excited for it.
Oh, cool.
Our
Very
first
cool.
blind ranking are wrestling belts. Oh, where am I here? There I am. Wrestling belts.
Of any company or just?
Of any company. I'm about to throw you 10 random belts. First one, in honor of the biggest heel turn of the last 15 years, Cena's spinner belt.
8.
8. Be careful.
I almost said 10, but I was like, no, not yet.
All right, next
I
one.
my lesson last time I played.
24/7.
24/7.
The 24/7 belt.
9.
9. All right.
That's a really ugly belt, man.
The Lay Cool best friend belt.
Is that the one that pulled apart?
Yes.
Like they both had one? You put that at 5. I don't actually hate that one. That one was okay. Oh man, I thought we were gonna get some cool titles.
I know you did. I know you did.
Crazy.
The original NXT belt.
3.
Okay.
3. I kind of liked it.
I did too. I actually have one.
It was different. Do you? That's a really cool belt. I like the big X.
Where is it? I think it's over there. If you can see it. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, cool.
Right
I like the
back
big
corner.
X. I always like that design. That look.
It reminds me of the X Division a little bit. I like the X Division belt a lot.
Definitely.
The WCW Cruiserweight title.
Ooh, that's a good one. Number 4. That's a good looking belt. I like that.
I do like that one. All right. The ROH Briscoe World title. The one they made for Jay Briscoe, the custom one.
Put it at 6.
I heard it was a bad one.
Have you not seen it?
I saw it in research for this one.
It's pretty bad. But we love Jay Briscoe, so we'll put him at 6.
That's what I hear. The Jeff Hardy Immortal title.
Oh God. Number 7.
This is all kind of just falling into place for you.
Oh God, that one's really bad. I could have made a case for that one or the 24/7 belt at number 10. Really,
Honestly, that is one of my least favorites. Is that
it's a
24/7
horrible
battle? It's
belt.
so bad. All
I'm
right.
feeling like I should have put Cena Spinner at like 1 or 2 at this point. I didn't realize. All right,
All right. What do we got left? We got 3 left. You have 1, 2, and 10 left.
good
All
range
right.
here.
I think 2 of these actually might be up there, but you're not. I don't think any of these are your real number 10, but we'll find out.
Okay,
The current United States Championship.
10.
10.
I actually hate that belt.
I
I don't like it
agree.
at all.
I hate it.
I actually really do hate
It's
that
too
one.
big. I don't agree that it doesn't really show. I whatever.
The one before it wasn't great either, but it was better than this one.
Yes, agreed. The Hardcore Championship.
Number 2.
So that means your number 1 is the European Championship.
I like that.
Nice.
I've always enjoyed the European Championship. I will accept that list. If I could have
Nice.
replaced, I would have replaced Cena, Spinner, and Lay Cool maybe.
Yeah, you probably
And
put it
other
seen
than
as
that,
higher.
I'd have put Cena, Spinner a little higher, and
That's
then
so
I
funny.
think that I'm okay with this list.
I try to give you a mix of good and bad. Notorious, thank you for following us. That
Hey.
really helps. Thank you, sir. How do we
The
drop it? So we were
actual
at 4 out of 10
greatest
before we
belt of
started.
all time, not blind rank, number 1 would be the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Ooh, I
That's my
do like.
favorite belt ever.
Is that the if I'm remembering correctly, that's the one that they showed on WWF. That's the one Jeff Jarrett brought, like the rectangle with the.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
I do
Yep,
like
it
that
was the
one.
original NWA TNA Championship.
Yes,
Chris
yes, yes,
held
yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
enjoy that one as well.
yeah.
All right, this list you're gonna like. This list, I promise you,
All right,
all
cool,
good
cool.
ones.
I
Finishing
like the last.
moves.
Ooh,
All right, here we go. First one, the Frog Splash, specifically Eddie Guerrero's.
because I've learned my lesson on how this game works, I'm gonna put that move at number 5.
Ooh, all right.
We're gonna switch it up.
Matt is alive. I keep saying this. Matt's alive. Juice is alive. I haven't done anything to my ex-co-hosts. They've chosen darker paths, and that's not my fault. Juice has gambled his life away and can't afford a phone to even come on and talk to us anymore. And
The
Matt, I
juice
already
is
told
clues.
you. Yeah, and Matt, I already told you he chose his kid over us. Matt's Big E. He's gone. I don't talk to Matt anymore. Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry for the interruption. Some of these fans just don't understand. He's stuck on the roof in Caesars. Yes, he's pulling a Doug. All right, second move, the Styles Clash.
Ooh, that's a good move. Number 3.
Number 3.
I'm gonna be happy no matter what the list ends up if that one's in the top 3. I think
So you drain Juice. I don't like the way he said that. Next move, the Jackknife Powerbomb.
7.
7.
Powerbomb's just a run of the mill shit at this point, guys.
Yeah, but that's why I specified the Jackknife. I always liked the way it was like a little more like kind of smoother and in one motion than like they pause and then go down.
No, that's Nash. He would lift him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever. No, Aaron, I can't fix the camera, man. I'm sorry. It's messed up.
Jake Roberts DDT.
6.
6. I like that. I love Jake Roberts DDT. The One-Winged Angel.
Number 1. All day
Wow.
long. Number 1 with a bullet. No disputing that one.
Wow. All right. Let's see here. We got the Ankle Lock.
Number 4.
Okay.
That's an honorable finishing move.
Oh, that's not what I want to. Okay, cool. Number 4, Ankle Lock.
Number 4, ankle lock. Or angle lock, depending on, him and Shamrock got a good
Depending on
one.
who we're talking about. Ken Shamrock's is greater than Kurt Angle's. Oh, that's an argument that I think you
I
literally just said.
actually
That's so
agree,
funny.
man. Shamrock looked a lot more intense when he was doing it.
I think, yeah, Shamrock looked like he actually was gonna break your ankle, where Angle always like lifted it up so much and stuff that you could tell like he was just kind of just like holding it in place. Shamrock always
Shamrock would
scared the
fall
shit out of
back
me.
on it and
Yep.
freaking he would do because he really did use that shit
I
in
was gonna
UFC
say,
match.
I believe that he actually hurt some people's ankles, like
Yeah.
actually in the matches and stuff. The Stone Cold Stunner,
Number 2.
number 2. Wow.
I said I've learned my lesson from the list, but I've already created a problem.
So now you have 8, 9, and 10. First one is gonna be the Tombstone Pile Driver.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Wow. Some people are
I'm a
gonna be upset
Texas
about
pile
that.
driver, man. I'm a Texas pile driver, man.
Some people are gonna be upset about
Flip
that.
them around so
Okay.
we can see them still that with that face.
All right. In honor of the podcast, the Sharpshooter.
Number 8.
Number 8.
I really probably would have put that one at number 2.
And that
Realistic.
means your number 9 is the Swanton Bomb.
I'm totally okay with that. I'm not super impressed by that move anyway. That's fine.
Yes,
One-winged
Matt,
Eagles number 1.
I think everyone will agree Austin's Stunner is better than Owen's Stunner.
No question. No question. I'll take Cena's springboard stunner over KO stunner.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Brett is the only one who does a good sharpshooter. Sting did a decent one, but then Sting couldn't sit out anymore.
Hey, but that's not the sharpshooter.
That's
though.
fair.
That's Scorpion Deathlock.
So you're saying he did a better one than Owens? Yeah, I get Owen Hart. I guess. Little
Lance
brother
Storm
Owen.
did a pretty well. No, Lance Storm did a Cloverleaf. Never mind.
Yeah, as I say, that was Texas Clover. I love the Texas Cloverleaf personally. That's one of my favorites.
Yep.
Okay, last ranking is gonna be factions.
Okay, here we go.
These are throughout. I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure I picked some from WCW, ECW, ROH, WWE,
Oh, damn.
TNA. Yeah, I picked all over. Here we go.
Got a mixed bag here.
Yes, sir. Here we go. First one up, The Ministry.
The Ministry.
The Rock
That's
is an
accurate.
awful sharpshooter. Yes.
That's Midian. Oh God. Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7. I don't have fond memories of them sacrificing Stephanie McMahon.
What? That wasn't like on your childhood list of things to see, like a
That was like
sacrifice.
childhood trauma, man. Was seeing sacrificial Undertaker.
That's the kind of shit that my mom would like. I couldn't argue when she was like, "You can't watch this. This is bad for you." I'm just like, I mean, yes, he's
kidnapped
sacrificing
Stephanie.
her to the devil. I get as a religious woman why you're upset about
Then he
it, but
sacrificed. And then like 3 weeks
Stone Cold
later, he
helped.
shows
Stone
up on a
Cold
bike
saved.
listening to Kid Rock. He was an interesting cat back in the day.
Stone Cold saved her though. It was about a hero, Mom. That's all that matters. All right, this one actually has spanned across 3 different companies: Raven's Nest, or Raven's Flock if they were in WCW.
Whatever they're calling
Exactly.
it. I really like the WCW version of it a lot, but I don't want to rank it too high because it's totally not. I mean, because they were all just Raven's cronies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put them at number 9,
Ooh, okay.
even though I did enjoy the Flock.
I did. I also did as well. The New Blood.
The New Blood. Oh, God, that's a number 10 all day.
That's a number 10 all day.
It's awful. Late WCW is
Oh.
just the worst.
Oh, Matt says 20. That's how bad that was.
Yeah.
All right. The Brawling Brutes.
Number 8. They're serviceable. They don't, you know.
Let's just put that. There we go. All right. The Main Event Mafia.
I really loved the Main Event Mafia back in the day.
I agree. They're one of my
and I'm-
favorites.
Even though the entire gimmick was based around a bunch of vets keeping the young guys down. We'll go with number 3. on the Main Event
Honestly,
Mafia.
honestly, if they just did that storyline better, that could have been such a good payoff. And then when the Aces and Eights storyline happened and they were teasing that, that could have been such a good payoff too. And they just totally
They
shanked it.
messed it up.
So
Yeah,
upsetting.
TNA shanked a lot of good stuff.
So upsetting. The Jericho Appreciation Society.
This is going to be a controversial take,
Uh
guys, but I'm
oh.
putting it at number four. At number
Number
four.
4. Okay.
Number
I don't think
four. I
that's a
know a
bad
lot of
one.
people. No, I actually really enjoyed that faction.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I don't think that's a bad pull for them. It's not the learning tree right now. You know what I mean?
I really enjoy the learning tree, but I digress. I genuinely do.
Listen, Juice is not on tonight. You can say whatever you want about the learning. We can talk all we want about the learning tree. There's no Juice on tonight.
This is the learning tree
Um,
special.
I believe now. I don't know about this one, so I hope you do. I believe this is an RH one from what I researched. The Prophecy.
The Prophecy. Yes, that is early Ring of Honor. Christopher Daniels, a guy
Yes,
named Donovan Morgan, I believe, and I think Xavier.
that's what I
It was
read.
basically Christopher Daniels cult type sort of group, Fallen Angel. They were pretty cool. We'll go five on them.
Nice.
They were pretty cool. I don't think they were around too long, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, so you got 1, 2, and 6 left.
Yep.
The Blue World Order.
Oh, number two. Come on.
I love it. Not even a question. What are you talking about? The Dudley family.
Ooh, the whole
The
family.
whole family, not just the trio, the whole
Wow.
family from ECW.
In that incarnation of the group, I got to put them at six.
All right.
And I think that's fair for that version of the Dudleys.
I agree. And that means your number one. I think you're gonna like your number one.
Okay.
Undisputed Era.
I am totally cool with that. That's fine by me. That NXT was popping back
I
then, and
agree.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I agree. I agree. So that was an
I am really
awesome.
actually that's the best list I've done.
I think your last list was pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. Those last two, you learned from the first time you did this.
Starting to figure it out.
For sure. The first time you did this, I think you went like number 10 and 9 right away, and then you're like, oh shit, what did I do for the rest of the list?
Well, when I do that, you guys will throw me a fastball and give me something really shitty, and I'm like, damn it.
You know what? I would love to give credit to Juice, but this is all me. I make these lists all the time.
That's awesome. And you do good spelling. Your spelling's getting better.
Because
Things are getting better here on
they're not
SharpSHOOTers.
names that are crazy, and I also researched all them before I came on the show.
Fair enough. That's fair.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Please don't go anywhere. When we come back, instead of our usual carton opening, we have a special surprise for Juice. So,
That's
please
right.
don't go anywhere. Call your friends. Make sure they jump on. You definitely want to see what we're about to do to the man. So, we'll be right back after this break. Hello and welcome back, everyone. So this is the point in the show where we usually do Juice's card pack unopening.
Yeah.
But after recent events this past weekend, we don't even know if Juice is coming back on the show. So my guest host tonight, Tanner, has decided to give a sort of eulogy in case last week was the last we ever saw of Juice. So, I'm going to put this up in memorial of Juice.
That's right.
We're Costco guys. Of course we had to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
And Tanner, take it away.
Guys, thank you for giving me this opportunity, man.
Sorry, did you check the chat?
Oh, he's speaking in the chat. Guys, he's with us in spirit. Someone's using his account. Guys, so please, we're asking for prayers here for TL5 Wrestling and SharpSHOOTers as Juice has lost himself in Vegas. The Juice is loose live in Las Vegas, and he may never return to the show ever. And if he doesn't, then thank God I'm here, and I will personally fly to New York to make this right. After the events of Cena's heel turn, which was heartbreaking to a lot of children and Juice, and the fact that Big AJ is getting a trios match in AEW.
With Orange Cassidy, which is ridiculous, which is so upsetting.
I mean, it's kind of sad that John Morrison has failed this low too. But anywho, so Juice, God bless you, man, and we hope that you come back soon. And if you don't, it's fine. But I would like to give you 3 big booms, Juice. 3 big booms for you. With your friend Big AJ and John Cena. Boom, boom, boom. Hashtag boom in the chat, guys. Boom Juice in the chat. Boom for Juice. So
thank you for that. So those are such kind words by you, and this picture is just very encapsulating of the weekend Juice had.
I pulled that directly from his Facebook page.
I think it might be his profile picture.
That's a real picture, right? So, yeah, that's him. That's what he did this weekend.
I appreciate that. And hopefully, if he doesn't come back, that was beautiful. If he does come back on Thursday, he'll let us know how he feels about that.
That's right.
So, as always, the show must go on. So,
as it will.
As we are moving on, one new game that we played that I like has been Build Your Fantasy Team. And you've seen these where you both look stupid. I don't think Juice is happy. So you've seen this game. You get $15. You have to build your team with your $15. The only rule that we put in place is once you use one of the price, you can't use it again. So if you use a $5 one early, you can't use a $5 one later. So just keep that in mind, and you only get them one at a time.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So your first one. So what I've done, and I have to tell you, in planning this for you, Juice is really going crazy on the sound bites. He is very upset. I had to tell this in planning this for you. I was trying to figure out a way to be unbiased with it because I was trying to do I was doing WWF and WCW Monday Night War rosters. And I was like, all right, how do I do this unbiased? How do I rank, someone $5, $4, blah, blah, blah. So then I decided to do 1998 specific rosters, and I used the title reigns as a way to rank them. I had to fudge 1 or 2 so you can't choose the same person because a lot of names repeated. You can't stop.
Poor guy.
So a lot of names repeat, some names repeat, not a lot. So I had to fudge 1 or 2, but for the most part, these are all based on title reigns. So a lot of these are going to be crazy and unexpected, I'm sure, that you pick.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with 1998 WWF roster.
So I'm just building a faction.
$15.
I got you. $15.
$15. Hold on. There we go. All right. So your first one is your manager. For $5, you get Paul Bearer. For $4, you get Sonny. For $3, you get Jim Cornette. For $2, you get Sable. And for $1, you get Yamaguchi-san, which was, for those of you that don't know, Kai and Tai's manager.
Indeed.
Who choppy the pee-pee.
He choppy Val Venus's pee-pee. It's hard not to go with Yamaguchi-san because that was so freaking funny. But I'm going to keep it honest. I got to go with Jim Cornette.
All right, Cornette. So that's your $3. I'm just going to put that on the side there. Oh, that's not what I said. So
whoever ends up in my faction, Cornette is good enough on the stick. He'll get him over.
I agree. All right. Next up, you have your light heavyweight champion. So you have Takumi Shinoku at $5. Gilbert was the second longest reigning light heavyweight champion in 1998. So he is your $4 mark. Christian for $3. And then since there were no more champions in 98 besides those top three, Brian Christopher and Jeff Hardy were like light heavyweight contenders. So they are your number 2 and number 1.
Give me Grandmaster Sexy, Brian Christopher.
Wow.
Give me Grandmaster. I love Taka Michinoku. It's hard not to pick Taka.
Grandmaster Sexy. All right.
I don't want to waste the $5 spot.
Hey, I like what you're doing. You're getting some of the low spots out of the way early. Tag team titles to me was the craziest. I didn't realize what the 98 title scene was like. So, 98 tag team champions. All of these were champions except for one. Stone Cold and The Undertaker, I had to put at 5. They weren't the longest ranking, but you'll see why later. Then we had the New Age Outlaws, The Corporation, which was Big Boss Man and Ken Shamrock specifically, Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, and then LOD 2000 was not champions in 1998, but that is when they came back, so I put them on there.
We're taking LOD 2000 for $1. I mean, come on. For $1?
They were technically not champions, so that's a steal. I agree. All right, next up, we have our mid-card champion. So I count this as the Intercontinental Championship pretty much.
Okay.
So Triple H for $5, Ken Shamrock for $4, The Rock for $3, Val Venus for $2, and Goldust for $1. And remember, you cannot choose 3, 2, or 1 because those are already done. So you either have Triple H or Ken Shamrock.
Give me Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock. You're going to like your number 1 then on the next one. So
cool.
That leaves you with your heavyweight champion of your WWF 1998 fantasy team.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin had to be number 1 for 1998. Yep. Shawn Michaels, funny enough, because he started out as the champion and Stone Cold had so many reigns in 98, Shawn Michaels actually had the second longest reign in 1998, so he had to be number 4.
The smile that
I know, it was crazy. The Rock, number 3. Mankind, number 2. And then Kane held it for a day, so he was number 1.
Well, I'm actually really happy with how that ended up. Except, I mean, Brian Christopher totally does not fit in with that stable at all, but we'll take it.
So I'm just typing up your stable real quick so you see it on the side. Give me 1 second. So this is your. This is gonna be hilarious to show your stable right now. I'm loving this actually. The more I type it out.
We're gonna call this stable Camp Cornette 2000.
This is Camp Cornette 2000. You have Stone Cold Steve Austin as your heavyweight champion, as your star of the stable. Shamrock pretty much as your muscle, as your mid-card guy. Jim Cornette is your manager. Brian Christopher is your light heavyweight guy. And LOD 2000 is your tag team.
I mean, guys, that's a hell of a group right there.
So I'm not going to lie. This is very NWA-esque. I like it a lot. This is a good, like, kind of old school stable.
Yep.
This is very interesting.
That was the point with Cornette. I wanted to build an old school type stable, and I feel like I actually did pretty solid with that. Even Brian Christopher sort of fits the bill there.
I agree with it. I like this. Actually, that's pretty good. All right. Next up is your 1998 WCW stable. Mm-hmm. So if you thought some of those champions were weird, I can't wait to show you some of these ones.
So this is just basically going to be the NWO because I think everybody was in the NWO at this point.
You would think. I thought so too. We're about to find out. First off, we're starting off with our managers. So we got number 5, the wonderful, the beautiful Miss Elizabeth. Can't ever go wrong with her. Number 4, for $4, Arn Anderson. For $3, Ralphus. For $2, Sonny Ono, who, if you don't know, was Ultimo Dragon's manager. And then for $1 in the NWO, Ted DiBiase.
Give me Ted.
Give you Ted?
Give me Ted.
Wow.
I'm not going to spend $5 on a manager.
I mean, you technically spent 3, so.
Jeez.
Last time. All right, so DiBiase.
Well, yeah.
That was
anything
Jim.
but Sonny. Sonny's a human piece of garbage. I wouldn't pick Sonny if she was the last option on the board.
All right, your cruiserweight, which is different from light heavyweight because this is 1998. Your cruiserweight champion, Chris Jericho, Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio Jr., Juventud Guerrera, or Dean Malenko.
Well, see, now I wish I would have picked Sonny Ono because then I could have had Dean Malenko. But now I can't have Dean Malenko. So if I can't have Dean Malenko, I'm going to select Juventud Guerrera.
Oh, got the Hoovy juice.
That's another juice.
Since we got rid of the juicy juice tonight, we need the Hoovy juice.
The Hoovy juice.
All right, your tag team. Now we start getting a little weird. With your tag team, here we go. Champions in 1990. Yes. Champions in 1998. Scott Hall and the Giant. The Steiner Brothers. Sting and the Giant. These last two are not available for you. The Outsiders, or, and this is true, Rick Steiner and Judy Bagwell.
Now, I remember that. I don't remember Scott Hall and the Giant.
That's when Scott Hall turned his back on Kevin Nash.
I do not remember that.
Yeah.
I remember Sting and the Giant, but I don't remember Hall and the Giant. I'm going to go with Steiner Bros nonetheless.
The Steiner Bros. All right.
Hell of a choice there, man. Good tag teams, Danny. Good stuff.
Hey, man, this is all just research. I wish I could take the credit of remembering half of this. I cannot. All right. Your mid-card United States champion reigns. You have Goldberg at number 5. Bret Hart, who you cannot choose, at number 4.
Shame what you've done to me, Juice.
I didn't do it. That's how the cookie crumbled. DDP, who you can choose at number for $3. Lex Luger and Raven, $2 and $1 off the board for you.
Well, guys, if anyone knows anything about me at all, you know that I hate Bill Goldberg more than anyone on the entire planet. And fuck Bill Goldberg, so DDP all day long.
DDP for $3.
That's a good pick anyway.
That's a good pick.
DDP.
Unfortunately for you,
oh god, it's Hogan.
You still get Goldberg because remember, this is based off the 1998 title reigns, and Bill Goldberg was the champion in 1998 for the longest time. So Goldberg is your number 5. It's your $5 pick.
Man, what? I'm gonna watch that back and think, man.
Hulk Hogan was $4, Sting was $3, Kevin Nash was $2, and Randy Savage had it for a day, I think. Or maybe Kevin Nash had it for a day. One of them had it for one day, which was crazy. But yeah.
Terrible.
So your WCW faction, which I think you hate so much more than your WWF faction.
Hey, the WWF faction is a winner. I was totally happy with that.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think you hate this one so much more now.
This one's pretty bad just because of Goldberg. It was fine prior to Goldberg.
So you got Goldberg, you got the Steiners. I'm just typing them all in for you. You got DDP, you got the Hoovy Juice, and then
the Hoovy
you got
Juice is the most out of place.
Hoovy Juice does not belong in this staple at all.
There was no cruiserweight on that list that belonged in this.
You know what? If you had picked Jericho, you wouldn't even have to worry about Goldberg. Just playing that out.
You know, I almost did, but I was like, I don't really want to waste it on a. At that point, Jericho was just a cruiserweight, just another cruiserweight.
Hey, this is almost like Team WCW if it wasn't for DiBiase.
I'm totally down with the Steiners and DDP and Hoovy and hell, even DiBiase.
That's so funny.
I hate Goldberg, man. What a joke.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, that was fantastic. What time we at? We had 8:42, perfect time for our
Great.
last segment of the night, which is a Sporkle. I don't know if you ever played a Sporkle before. I think we might have played it last time with you.
I think maybe. I don't remember.
So
We'll find out.
Sporkles are a quiz that we get. Tonight's quizzes is catchphrases. I hope you can see it. We'll see. The
Okay.
screen's a little weird, but if you can't see it, I'll read them all to you. We have 6
Okay.
minutes to try to guess 45 catchphrases.
Okay.
These are, from what I can tell, catchphrases from everywhere. So if you think you know anyone, a lot of them are going to be obvious, and then we're going to get to that point. Like once we get, I know it. Once we get to like 36, we're going to hit a wall and be like, "Who the fuck said this?" And then we're going to be annoyed.
We'll hit a
So-
wall before 36.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We'll see. We'll see. All right.
I
so
cannot see them on the screen.
no,
by the
I
way.
know you can't. I haven't shared it yet.
Okay.
Here we go. Now you should be able to see it. Let me know if you can.
No.
Hold on.
Yep. Oh, I can.
There
Okay.
we go. You can you read them?
Yes, I can.
Sweet. All right.
Yep.
So I'm about to press play, and here we go. All right. Whatever you think you know, let me know. Obviously,
All
the
right,
first one's The Rock.
Yep, that's The Rock. Bang Bang, have a nice day. That's Mick Foley.
Boom.
For those with the benefit of flash photography, would be Edge or Christian.
Oh,
I'm not
right.
really sure.
Edge. Well, isn't Edge
Um,
and Kristen? Oh, they just wanted me to
I
say
guess
one.
Ian, sure. What a slobber knockers, JR, for
CM
sure.
Punk was the next one. Slobberknocker JR.
Ho, Jim Duggan.
Oh yeah, I was. You know what's funny?
Next
For
up,
some reason, I was thinking. Godfather.
It might be though.
No, it was Jim Duggan. It was Jim Duggan. I was thinking the Godfather.
Excuse me, Vicky Guerrero.
Ric Flair is the next one. Oh,
Vicky
I didn't even
Guerrero.
see Vicky Guerrero.
Vicky's there, then Flair, then Booker, then Kurt Angle.
Wait, how do you spell Vicky? Am I spelling Vicky wrong?
I think that's right. I thought that was right for Vicky.
Okay. We'll try to get that one later. We know it's Vicky Guerrero. That's weird.
We know it's Vicky. Yeah.
Booker T's the next one. It's true. Kurt Angle.
Yep, and then everybody's got a prize. Ted DiBiase.
Ted.
The champ is here. John Cena, and then of course Bret Hart.
You're fired. Vince McMahon.
Yep. Rest in peace, Undertaker. Now that's cool. That's Carlito.
Oh yeah. Now
Would you
that's
please
cool.
shut the hell up? I think that's a short-lived Jericho
right?
catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's Brian Daniels or Daniel Bryan.
I was gonna say Daniel Bryan. This one. Oh, maybe. Oh wait, no, I can't spell. There we go. Viva la Raza. That's Ray. No, that's Eddie Guerrero.
Yep. I'm Boogeyman.
Okay,
and
maybe
I'm
I don't know
coming
how to
with
spell Guerrero. Maybe that's what it is. Because
I
oh,
think
you know, hold on.
it's G-U.
There we go.
E-
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how to spell Guerrero. I got it now.
There you go.
There we go. Now we got Vicky on. We're good. We're good. I'm blank, and I'm coming to get you. I'm the
Boogeyman. Boogeyman. Simply Flawless. I'm not. Simply Flawless.
Is that Lay Cool?
Is that Lay Cool?
Yeah.
Is it?
Bam.
Good,
Lay
good,
Cool.
good,
Let's
good,
go. Can I have
can I
your
have your
attention,
attention?
please?
Lance Storm. Right?
No. Michael. No, anonymous GM. It's either gonna be that or Michael Cole.
Maybe Michael Cole. I'm awesome.
Michael
next,
Cole.
Of course, is the Miz.
The Miz. I am the legend for Randy Orton.
Yeah. Okay. Just when you think you know the answers, I change the questions.
Oh,
Do I know that?
Oh my God, Roddy Piper.
Yeah, Piper. Yep. Woo woo woo. You know it. Zack Ryder.
Oh yeah. Long
Holler
Island.
if you hear me. Scott Steiner.
Wait, Zack Ryder. Did I spell Zack wrong? Yeah, it's with a K.
Zack's with a K. Yeah. That's an
Scott
order
Steiner.
magnet. That's George Slaughter. Fella. Sheamus.
Oh yeah.
Give me a hell
Yeah.
yeah. He's Stone Cold. Dudley
Get the
Boys.
Tables, Dudleys.
Teddy Long next.
Ha 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 ha. Teddy Long.
I am the
Triple
game.
H.
Triple H. My name is Finley, and I'm a fight.
Finley. That's right.
My name is Finley. Hello, ladies. and gentlemen.
ladies.
Cobra, I guess. Is that Santino?
Has to be.
You better watch yourself, or you know it.
Morella. There we go.
Gonna
You better
get
watch yourself,
got.
or before you know it, you're gonna get got. Is that Crime Time?
I don't know.
No.
I'm stuck on this one.
All right, well, let's move to the next one. Ballin is MVP.
MVP, right? I'm the one man band babies. Heath Slater,
Yes.
Macho Man Randy Savage, and then Mr. Kennedy or Anderson. I'm gonna
Wait,
assume it's Esther.
hold on. So wait. Oh yeah, Diggy is Macho Man. Yeah. And then
Then
Mr. Kennedy.
I'm gonna assume they're looking for
Yeah.
Kennedy there.
My name is blank, but you already know that. Who's that?
My name is
I don't know. Next one's Hulk Hogan.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all
New
ages,
Age Outlaws.
New Age Outlaws. Now, puppies is Jerry Lawler.
Yeah. Oh my God. So we got a minute and 20 seconds, and we don't know two of them. You better watch yourself, or before you know it, you're gonna get got. See ya. And then the other one is my name is blank, but you already know that. In
Paul
the
Heyman?
chat, if you know anyone, let me know. Paul Heyman will
My
try.
name is Paul Hammond, but you already know.
Nope.
I don't know if that's no.
No Heyman. Oh man, this
My
always
name-
happens. There's always
You
two.
already- hey, you know what? We made it to 43 before we got stuck.
That's very true. In the chat, help us out if you see it. I don't see it. You better watch yourself, or before you know it, you're gonna get got.
See ya. Who the hell? Who? I don't know that one. I don't think.
See ya.
And the last one, my name is.
But
It's
you
not Paul
already know.
Heyman.
Is that like a
It's
Rick
not
Rude
Armando.
thing? No. Oh man, now I'm
Is that
stumped.
that's not a Bobby Heenan thing, is it?
Let's try. Bobby Heenan. No.
Jim Cornette? I don't know. I'm trying to think of managers. I feel like it's obviously a manager.
Right? Freddie
My mind keeps
Blassie.
going to Abraham Washington. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do know who you're talking about.
There's no way it's
No.
Abraham Washington.
So it's
That's
R
the-
Truth and Alberto Del Rio.
My name is Alberto Del Rio, but you already know that. I don't remember that.
Now that you say it, it like rang a bell in my head, but I
See,
can't believe I forgot
That's
about
the
that.
thing. I bet that Truth slogan and that Del Rio slogan is from that small era of WWE that I completely lost interest and stopped watching.
100%. Yeah, you better watch yourself, or before you know it, you're gonna get got.
Like I
That was
remember
like
Little Jimmy and
probably
then
like little
Confused.
Jimmy era shit where it was
Yeah.
like real stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Damn.
completely checked out of that era.
Damn. Hey, 96% is great. The average score was
That's good.
64%, so we crushed the average.
We did good.
Yeah, we ran through that. I'm surprised the average was 64. A lot of those are really easy.
A lot of those are pretty easy.
But cool. No,
I
great.
do regularly. I think most people would probably stumble over Finley. I regularly in my real life say, "My name is Finley, and I love to fight."
You know what's funny? I'm not gonna say I would have gotten Finley. Finley, when you said it, I was like, oh yeah. I right away went to Jesus, Pete Dunne. I don't know why.
Oh, well, for some reason, Finley is a staple of my childhood and just lives rent free in my head always.
That's totally fair. All right, Tanner, thank you so much for
Yeah.
helping me out tonight. I had such a
thanks for
great
having
time.
Absolutely.
The eulogy was very heartfelt, and that picture is saved on my
God bless you,
phone
dude.
forever.
Good.
So until next time, I might need your help next week. I'll let you guys know. I know Juice
Hey, let me
is
know. I'll be around.
going to be gone next week. He said I think too. So I'll let you guys know. Thank you again, everyone at home. Thank you for joining tonight. I hope you guys had a great time. Please don't forget to hit that sub. And hopefully Juice comes back on Thursday. Regardless, I will be here. So please join us Thursday night, 8 o'clock. And you want to plug Till 5, please?
Yeah, catch Till 5 Wrestling on Facebook, Till 5 Wrestling. Give us a follow, give us a like, and just check us out, guys, if you love wrestling content. We're friends with the SharpSHOOTers, and we cross streams regularly.
Ha. Adios, everyone. Thank you so